Yeah. Good evening to all. Welcome to today's session of Ready to Fly webinars. As you know, this session is more for students of Gold Dot Foundation with non-profit motive. As we are nearing the end of the 2025 year and going to step forward in the fresh new year, so this topic is more appropriate. Let us introduce the today's speaker. Welcome, Mr. Gaurav, sir. He is working as a IT professional for an MNC and has been guiding his team in achieving delivery goals. Now, today, he is going to explain the importance of goal setting for us students. Once again, I warmly welcome Mr. Saurabh, sir, on behalf of Gold Art Foundation. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Jayat. Thanks for the introduction, and good evening, everyone. Okay, so my name is Saurabh Garg, and we can start with our today's agenda. So let me share my. Okay, so let's start our agenda today. So actually, right now, the new year is coming, and all of us actually we follow one tradition that we set our goals or resolution. We set our new year resolution when the new year is coming. Okay, so it is just a couple of weeks away, and actually now what are resolutions? So resolution are just goals that we set for the new year, that what we want to become and what is our next target in life. It can be a personal goal as well, or it can be a professional goal or academic goal, that I want to pursue something like this, or I want to become let's say engineer, doctor, or something like this. So these are the goals that we set up, and it can be a broader view, that it can be a long term goal as well, or it can be shorter term goals, like the health benefit, or I want to go for running or anything. So just small things can also be a new resolution. Okay, but there is one harsh reality as well, that most of the resolution fail only just within a couple of weeks or couple of months. But that is not the end actually. So we will be talking this on the later stage. And so I'm today we will talk about what is the science behind the resolution, and what are the things that we can do to meet our goals, and how we can plan our goals in future life. Okay, so now the bigger question is why it matters. Now, actually, let's say we are setting something, set our goal or new resolution. So why it matters? It is just a actually it is just to empower ourselves and achieve goal using some visualization or something, affirmative practices. So it is not just about checking boxes that okay, this is new year is coming, everybody is setting resolution, so why shouldn't I be the same? So it is just not about checking some boxes, and clearing out some lines on from the page. So it is just actually surviving and being capable, or transform ourselves for the next part of our life. Okay, so we will be talking about the three simple missions, three-part missions. First is the goal. Okay, so I was talking about the mission that we empower ourselves to set certain goals, and to achieve using some practices. And the second is the goal, that it can be ambitious goal as well. It does not matter how small or big the goal is. It just we should be clear about what in our mindset, and what we have to achieve for this, what we have to try and plan for to achieve that goal. And the last one is when we are setting, let's say we are setting our goal, and we are planning to complete that goal. So we inspire others, other persons also, let's say in our community, in our friend circle, or in our family. So we inspire other to do the same and set a goal. So it some sort of a way create a ripple effect. Okay, so okay, so actually the third inspire other actually should be a visualization one. Okay, so all of us know about that a picture creates a more effect instead of some hearing, or something we have listened from everybody else. So the visualization is the most important key here when we are creating our goals or planning our next target. So now we will talk about the science behind. So it is just not a feel good advice, or it is just that okay, everybody is setting goals, so why shouldn't I be setting the goal as well? It is not about making ourselves feel good. It is actually backed by the psychological research and other I mean society surveys. So when you set clear and intentional goal, you are just not dreaming, but you are also actually rewiring your brain for the success. Actually, you are preparing your brain that I have to achieve this goal. So the first thing it does is it provides you clarity. So let's say you are finding, you have to find something in your house, and it is right now in dark, so you are wondering okay, everywhere to find that particular thing or something in the dark. Okay, and suddenly you switch on the light, or there is a light, you take the torch in that room. Okay, so it will become easier for you, so it will provide you the clarity. Okay, instead of just running amok in a dark room, so it channels your energy so where it matters the most. Okay, so the second thing is it builds your confidence. Okay, it can be I'm not talking about some big goals or some smaller goal. It can be just a small thing that you will be start waking up in morning 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, so that is also a goal. So when you are start with the small and you start achieving these goals, so it builds you the confidence. Okay, so even if let's say in the later part of life there is some setbacks are there. Okay, so you have that backup from that small achieving goals, that you can achieve something. So if you can achieve that, that you can overpass this one as well. And the third thing is that it improves your mental health as well. So actually sometime what happens in life, that we are setting some goals, okay, but we are not achieving something because there is lots of uncertainty in mind, that what will be my future, what I will be doing after graduation or after schooling. And in India also there are, because there are a lot of people that lack the guidance. Okay, so I also came from a small village of Haryana, where there were a lot of less educational system, or lot of less guidance from from the educational point of view. So I know that part actually, because that create anxiety in yourself, and there is some uncertainty in your plan or the goal. So when you are setting yourself a goal, and you are going through some plans to achieve those goals, like the social media, you are googling something today. This is the age of AI, so you are doing some analysis on the AI, that what you can plan to achieve this goal. So that improve your confidence as well as your mental health as well. Okay, so last is that it also strengthen your decision making. Okay, so when you are setting yourself toward one goal, so it create a neural pathway in your brain, and it will be easier to align your choices over the time. And you can train yourself what is the best suitable goal for you, and how you can achieve that. Because for each person, learning, it can be a different mindset, it can be a different way that one understands something. So it also actually strengthen your decision making over a period of time. Okay, so we will talk about what are the keys to success, okay, and how we can make our goals successful and our resolution successful over that period of time. Okay, so let's start with we can make it smart. Okay, so actually it is when you're setting some goals or setting some resolution in the new year. Okay, so it should be specific and it should be measurable. I mean, most of the resolution fail because we cannot measure them, or those just we set up something that we cannot achieve, or uh, I mean, unrealistic goals. So in that way, we have to make it as smart so that we can achieve it by breaking down the goal, or we can measure, let's say after 2 months or 3 months, we can measure how much we have progress on the our goal setting. Okay, and it should be a time bound. I mean, let's say I'm setting one goal here, that I have to be healthier and I have to lose weight of 10 kg. Okay, so this 10 kg I will lose in next 3 month, 4 month, or 6 month. That doesn't matter, but it should be a time bound. Okay, so that your brain knows that this goal I have to achieve within this period of time. Let's say 90 days, or 180 days, or let's say in 1 year. Okay, so we have to be specific with the numbers. So that is actually what I wanted to tell. And we can also it don't have to be a bigger goal or very large goal. It can We can also start with a small goal. Let's say I have to go to a better university. Okay, so for that one, I can start that for the next period of month. I will do all the mock test here. Okay, and I will be on the mock test. I will be achieving 70 percentile or 75 percentile. Okay, so next target I can set up as that 80 percentile I have to achieve, so that we can meet our target when we will be attending some let's say JEE exam or NEET exam. So that can be a very beneficial for us, that we can start with the small and then we can go for the big win. Okay, now actually it is not a sprint. That's what we wanted to talk. We have to actually, it is a marathon and we have to be consistent. Let's say we are doing the sprint for 100 meters. Okay, so it will exhaust our body and we will not be completing a full marathon. So we have to give it time, and we have to keep ourselves motivated, and we have to be I mean, for each day we have to show some progress over that time period of time. Okay, so here is the pro tip, that we can put our goal on a card and place where we can see it daily. Some, let's say we can put it on the mirror, or we can put it over on a study table. Okay, so when we are waking up, or we are doing something, so we can clearly see that goal. And also it provides you the visibility that how much you are working toward that goal, and how much still you have to make, or if you have to adjust something also, you can do it that way. Now actually I want to shift on to something that how you can commit yourself for a long term goal. Okay, so here is one fact there, that 85% of the people believe that their resolution impact extend not just 1 year, but other years as well. Let's say I'm setting my goal this year, and I'm planning something. Even if I don't achieve this one, next year I will be setting the same goal. Okay, to complete. I mean, let's say I have completed only 50%. So next year also I will either plan the same thing, or I will even adjust something on that I mean, on the goal, and will adding be some other plans or other tasks to achieve my goal. So 80% of the people believe that it does not only impact on the 1 year, it will create a long lasting actually impact. Okay, and so also it provides you one direction and purpose on the life. So it provides you clarity that you have to head that way. And in this world which is more chaotic or directionless, so your actually goal become like a star that is actually does not shift its position. So it builds resilience working toward your goal, and also provide you emotional strength as well when there are setbacks in life. Okay, and other thing is actually when you are setting your goal, so you are building your social circle, because you have to to achieve that goal, you have to meet somebody, you need a mentor, or you need a teacher, or it can be your friend also. So that is motivating you or helping you to achieve that goal. Like you are preparing for one exam, so uh, I mean, not single one of us knows everything. So we have to dependent on the other. So we will be aligning with the other colleagues, other students, our teachers, to learn something. If there are some problems, or there are setbacks, so we can consult with them. So it builds a stronger relationship between the social connections between our family, friends, and even our colleague or company, whatever, wherever you are working. So actually that provides you multiple connections that you can build up in life. Okay, now actually there's a important question here. So what is the motivation behind that goal that you are setting? So it can be either your internal motivation, or it can be a externally driven motivation. So internal drive actually align you with your personal goals. Let's say I want to be a photographer. Okay, so that actually it impacts how you are thinking, what will be your next steps. So it will be your internal motivation. So let's say I'm setting one goal, that I have to be healthier. Okay, not because I want to post the gym selfies, because right now we are in the I mean era of the social networking. We are all posting the I mean our pictures, taking the selfies on the social network, Instagram and Facebook. So I just don't want to go to the gym because I want to take the selfies and impress my friends. Okay, it should be something that drives you internally. Okay, and this second motivation that we have is from the external forces. Let's say this is I want to take the validation from somebody, from my family, my friends. Okay, so that way it create pressure on ourselves. That here is one. Let me think of a good example. Let's say I have to attend one marriage or one function there. Okay, and I have to look good in my cousin's wedding. Okay, so I will be going dieting, okay, just to look good in my family's eyes or friend's eyes. So that will be external motivation. Okay, so if you actually what happens when you are doing something because of the external pressure, so it actually mentally stress you and provide you anxiety, and in the long term you will abandon that goal because you are just doing it to make yourself feel good in others eyes. So it should be your internal motivation. Okay, so if you are feeling pressure because of family, friend, or something, so you have to dig deeper into yourself and find a goal that align with your thinking, and that you can be stayed motivated for the whole year. Okay, now we will talk about how we can adjust our goal, because when we are setting our goal, we are not setting something, I mean writing something on the stone that cannot be erased. Okay, you are setting a goal for the whole year, and that you can measure. Okay, and after 2 or 3 months you can review yourself, that how much you have achieved that goal. Okay, and if it is not aligning with your final destination, so you can adapt. And it should be I mean to say that it should be flexible, that you can adapt and modify and build your strategies to complete, and that you can stay aligned with your goal. Okay, so it should be very flexible, and you should regularly, you can either review weekly, monthly, that is up to you, or after 6 months, 3 months, you can set some certain boundaries. Okay, and so in that way you will be motivated, and you can also actually keep yourself backing yourself to complete that goal. Okay, let's talk about one thing here, because sometime what happens that when we are setting one goal, let's say I'm setting one goal that I have to be some manager in that company, or I have to be in that university. So we will set aside ourselves. We will set aside our personal goals. Okay, that I have to be healthier. I have to let's say I have to build my social network or something like this. Okay, so it should be balance between what is your professional goal and what is your personal goal. Okay, so you don't have to think of professional and personal goal as competitors. Okay, look of the way that they can support each other. So that maybe let's say your professional goal is to become a leader in some development project or something like this. So it also actually in a way provide you some framework so that you can be a better parent, or let's say a better mentor to somebody in your neighborhood, or in your family, or in your relation. So it provides you, actually it make you a leader as well in the overall life. And when you are setting your wellness goals, so actually there are a lot of surveys that shows that when we are doing setting goals for ourselves, and doing some let's say we are doing medications, yoga, we are doing some readings. Okay, so that also provide actually better productivity at the work, also in the study also. So that is actually scientific reason behind that we also have to set our personal goals. Okay, and also we have to actually treat personal goals with the same respect as our professional goals. Okay, so if let's say I'm setting one professional meeting or setting some coaching classes, okay, so that cannot be moved. Okay, that cannot be moved, but that is overlapping with my personal time also, that I had to spend my time with the family. So we have to set clear boundaries that should be non-negotiable. Okay, so that we can have our personal professional goal as well, and also we can look after our relationship, our health, and activities that bring us joys. Okay, because right now in this world our personal goals, our personal time is becoming a luxury actually. So that should be not a luxury, it should be a necessity, that we have to spend time with our family, and time something that I enjoy myself. So that one is also a most important part when we are setting our goals. Okay, so let's talk about the engineering behind this one, how we can set our environments to achieve those goals. Okay, so actually, when we are saying that willpower can achieve anything, okay, so it so that is actually over. As per me, that is overrated. That willpower is not everything. You also have to be consistent, and you also have to be progressive on what you are trying to achieve. Okay, so instead of building yourself in a toxic environment that does not align with your goals. Okay, you can reshape your environment. That you can set reminders in your environment, on your mirror that I was telling you about. You can put something on your phone. Some let's say I'm setting a goal to be healthier, so I can. There are a lot of free apps there that can help me achieve my goal, and put me reminders. Okay, so in that way you can create a sustainable environment which will be aligning with your goal setting. Okay, and it is not that you will always be going every your environment is going always be smooth. There will be many obstacles like in life actually. Right now, because there are a lot of social media apps are there, so we are always spending 8 to 10 hours in social media on our phones. Okay, so actually what happens sometimes when we are seeing some social media pictures or some reels, on the Instagram, that also drives us unhealthy competitions within ourselves. So those fictions that can be easily avoided, so that we can restrict our screen time, social media time. That can be set in the boundaries that it should be either 1 hour, 2 hour. So limitations can be set up so that our environment will be healthier, and we can move toward uh, sustainable goal. Okay, so let's say I have to lose weight. Okay, and I started gym, and there is a very common practice actually, when we will be taking, let's say, to keep myself motivated, I'm taking a full year subscription of some gym. Okay, but in most of the cases, only after 1 or 2 months everybody stop going to the gym. Okay, so that is actually a common thing. Okay, and that leads to the complete failure of that goal. So to keep ourselves motivated, we can make small changes in our habit. So I have to go to gym next day in the morning, so I can pack my gym bag. Okay, I can prepare something on the night itself. And so when I will be waking up in the morning, so I have a reminder that I did something for my goal last night, so I have to go to the gym. Okay, so these small things you can set. Okay, so that it helps you keep motivated, and it helps you achieve your goal. Okay, and also you can create your social surroundings with the people who support your goals. Okay, because when we are our social group is actually what defines ourselves. Okay, so you have to be wise actually when you are choosing your surroundings. You are uh, actually your social circle, when you are choosing those. So you have to spend more time with people who are, let's say, because sometimes what happens in the competition, it takes our own ego that somebody is doing better. Okay, he knows better than me, so why should I be sitting with that person, or that that people. So it should not be about ego, because if you are aligning yourself with somebody who is more talented than you, who is more knowledgeable than you, so it will rub off that knowledge on yourself. Okay, so you will be motivated that I have to be uh, that smart. Okay, okay, or I have to be that I have to learn these skills. Okay, so you can also ask for the help from them, so you don't have to take it on your ego. And that way it will keep your environment healthy, and it will also help you to empower yourself and build yourself. Okay, now let's talk about the first gen. Okay, so first gen, actually it is not magical that we always set our goals, that we always has to set our goal on the 1st January. It is just an excuse that we build in our society, that it is a new year coming, so it will be a fresh start, so I will be starting on the 1st Jan. Okay, so the date itself will not be making yourself a success. Okay, it does not hold any magical power or anything. Okay, so it's just a excuse because we are following one tradition that on the new year it will be a fresh start, so I have to set my resolution or set my goal for the complete year. Okay, so you can start whenever you are feeling ready. Let's say in March, you are thinking about something that you have to achieve this. So you can start from March as well. Okay, March, May, June. Anywhere you are feeling that you have to start with your goal, you can start on any date. So 1st January, it is not a magic figure or provide you any surety that if you are starting from 1st of Jan, you will be succeeding in your life. Okay, so you can start any day. So that is the main thing here. Okay, and but when you will be starting, so you have to choose wisely. Okay, and that what you have to achieve, and how you are going to achieve, and you can set the task to achieve those goals. Okay, now let's talk about the setbacks, because actually when we are setting the goals, the success is not a guarantee actually. So some might say that you might fail or you might succeed in this goal, but I'll say that you will surely be failing on some of your goals or some of your tasks. Okay, so perfection actually is not the goal here, because we are running the marathon here. Okay, so it is not just a sprint. So you will fail, likely to fail in some of the tasks. Okay, but that actually is not the end of the story. Okay, so the difference actually is between whoever is succeeding in life and who are failing in their life, are that when we are getting the setbacks, so some of them actually just quit at that end. Okay, so we have to be aligned with the setbacks, and we have to respond to the obstacles that are coming. Okay, so here is the 2 days rule that we can set, that we never miss our task twice in a row. Okay, let's say I missed the gym today, or I have to go to I woke up late today. So that is not the end. So you just try to do one simple rule, that don't miss twice in a row. So it can happen once or twice, that is not a lapse. Okay, but when you are let's say I missed my goal today, and I then said okay, let's quit it because I missed today. Okay, so that will be the end of the complete goal. Okay, and then actually when you will be setting the goal, okay, so we always don't have to wait that this might happen, or this obstacle might came, so I will see at that point of uh, the time when the obstacle will come. Okay, so we have to plan regarding the obstacles, that something might happen. Let's say I'm planning to go to office tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow might rain might come, or I might miss my cab or taxi or train. Okay, so we have to plan for these kind of obstacles. Okay, and then we have the 80/20 principle. Okay, so 80/20 is just that let's say for 100 consistent days I have planned something. Okay, so because we have to be consistent. Okay, but 80/20 is that 80% of the time is enough actually to see the results. Okay, so I mean in out of 10 we can let's say miss our target or miss our task for 2 days. Okay, so that is not the failure. Okay, because we are staying consistent for the 8 days, so you will surely see the results over a period of the time. And then we have to learn from our failures as well. We might, or we will stumble upon something, okay, and we will fail. Okay, at that point of the time we have to write down why we are failing, why we failed. Okay, what mistakes we have done. Okay, so we have to write down those mistakes and failures, and we have to think of a way how we can plan, and how we can avoid these kind of things on the next time. Now the reality check, why most resolutions fail. Okay, so actually when the first January came, so we are all setting our goals because everybody is doing so. Okay, but actually there is one survey that in only in 2 weeks most of the resolution failed. Okay, and 80% of resolution or goals we abandoned by the February, because we are not consistent, we have not planned something in long term, we have not write down, or we have not divided our bigger goals into smaller chunks. Okay, so 80% of the people abandoned by February, and only 9% of the people that actually completes. Okay, these are just not to scare you that okay, why I set my goal, because 80% anyway will be failing. Okay, So we have to think of a way that how we can be on of that 9% of that people. Okay, so this 9%, what actually making them different is that they don't quit on the setbacks or on the failures. They just align themselves with the new goals or new ways how they can achieve. They will be the person, okay, that will be taking the setbacks and failures, okay, learning from them and achieving their goals. Okay, so that 80% I was talking, that within 2 weeks everybody, 80%, 88% of the fails because they are just setting their goals because let's say I'm setting my goal because my friend is doing so, he's taking that course or he's doing something. Okay, I have to be same like him. Okay, so I'm just taking the external pressure or external motivation. It is not from within myself that I will this is my goal and I have to do to achieve, okay, this goal I will be doing something. So that is the uh, most common reason why within 2 weeks most of them quits. Okay, so and there is one more thing, you all have heard that let's say we are doing something for 21 days, that we will be achieving, we will be continue doing so. You have most of you have heard about the 21 days of rule, but actually the survey says something different. It is not about 21 days or 30 days. It is actually 60 days that you have to be consistent, that almost be more than 2 months. Okay, so you have to be consistent more than 2 months, okay, so that it becomes your habit, that you always follow this pattern or some task. Okay, so that will be making a habit within yourself. So that will be lasting, if that will leave a lasting impact on your life. Okay, and you will be setting goals for later years and you will be achieving them. And this 4 month average duration is for all the resolution that it takes, in for average 4 months everybody quits. Okay, so that is the common average. Okay, so these are not to discourage yourself. Okay, so that is actually a wake up call that you have to be out of this 9%. Okay, and even if you are getting some setbacks or failures, okay, so again you have to build up yourself and you have to be at the end of in this 9% of that people. Okay, so that is the main goal about doing this reality check. Okay, now let's talk about the celebrations, because we will be following some pattern, some uh, full-fledged, some kind of plan to achieve our goals. And in that goal, it can be, you can divide that goal into multiple chunks. And when you are succeeding, let's say first target of yourself, so you just don't have to be shy or something like this. So you have to take time to recognize that you have achieved this first target of yourself. It can be small or bigger, that doesn't matter. So you have to reflect on that success of yours and you have to celebrate that success. Okay, so you can set milli milestone so that you can celebrate, uh, you can meet those checkpoints and celebrate often. Okay, instead of setting complete 1 year goal, that after 1 year goal I will be reviewing this goal. Okay, so you can set milli milestone, and when you are achieving that, you can reward yourself. Let's say you enjoy gaming, you enjoy traveling, so you can reward yourself by going to that place, by doing something you like, some sports there, so you can play. Okay, you like video games, you plan for movie. Okay, you can go for the dinner. So you have to reward yourself when you are achieving that goal, so it helps you actually keep you motivated. Okay, and it will be it will be pushing yourself to achieve that next goal. Okay, and then you have to share your success with your friends, family, and your community. Okay, so when you are sharing your success with the community, your friend circle, so it actually motivates them that they have to also set their goals. Okay, and they can achieve, I mean, even if they have set some goals in past years, or they have not achieved and they have quit, so it will help you, it will help them motivate that they can also do the same, they can achieve this particular thing. Okay, so it builds up a community and a healthy environment for you as well when you are doing this. Okay, thanks everybody for listening.
And thanks, Saurabh, for that excellent session. Also, I just put a note telling that maybe few of our students can actually tell what their 2026 goals are, and then maybe they can approach you to refine the goals as well. Okay, so can we check if any of our participants would like to tell what their 2026 goals are?
Okay, let's do one thing. I'll start with me. I'll tell my goal for the 2026. Okay, then you can all think what are you planning for 2026 and how. Actually, 3 4 years back, I was more healthy. Okay, by I mean, and in last 3 years, because of multiple reasons, I have low. I mean, gain lot of weight, more than 20 kgs. Okay, so my right now goal is for the next 3 months is that I have to bring down 10 kgs, and I will be also there is couple of goals that I have to visit at least for I mean Jyotirlingas next year.
Super. Jiyat?
Yeah, Anna. So my new resolutions would be, as I am a first year student in a Bachelor of Occupational Therapy, so this would be all students' new resolution, that which is to take high marks in exams and having a good name among the all professors, lecturers. This would be the my new resolution.
Thanks. Yeah, super goal.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? They want to share their goal? 2026. What is it? Okay. Okay. No, you are still thinking maybe.
Maybe Sai, you can tell yours goal for the next year. That will help them.
Sure. So I'll just switch to Tamil a bit, and then
Okay.
after that
Yeah.
Okay, so good evening everyone. Saurabh வந்து இந்த நியூ இயர் கோல்ஸோட இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் வந்து சொல்லியிருக்கு, இதுக்கு நமக்கு அது வந்து ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் அப்படின்னுட்டு. அவரோட கோல்ஸ் என்ன அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காரு. ஜியாத்தும் வந்து அவரோட கோல் வந்து என்ன அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காரு. எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் புக்கு படிக்கணும் அப்படின்னாக்கா ஆசை. மந்த்லி ஒன்ஸ் ஒரு புக்கு கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்ட்டு வச்சிருக்கேன். ஐ வாண்ட் டு ரீட் ஒன் புக், okay, which is either a novel or a self-help, depends on what is the need. Okay, so 2026 I want to finish 12 books. I just don't want to have a fixed goal. It needs to be little flexible, but then my target depending upon what kind of a workload. So I just want to finish 2026. I'll become more knowledgeable. Okay, so that is what is the goal that I'm having. And the goals, like what Saurabh said, are 360 days. in all aspects of our life. One is to improve health, education, and then knowledge, and then something society. In all directions it is there. Okay, so I just want to keep it simple for now. Okay, so it's just only the books that I'm telling, but then other than that, I definitely have planned something in the other areas of my life also. ஓகே ஸோ இப்போ ஒருத்தராக அவங்க கோல் சொன்னீங்க அப்படின்னாக்கா அது மெட்டீரியலைஸ் ஆகிறதுக்கு வந்து இட் வில் பிகம் குட், வெரி 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 நைஸ். ஐ மீன் அது கொஞ்சம் நல்லா ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக வந்து மெட்டீரியலைஸ் ஆகும். ஸோ யாருன்னா முன்னுக்கு வந்து அவங்களோட கோல் என்ன நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்கீங்க 2026 அப்படின்னு சொல்ல விரும்புறீங்களா?
எஸ் சார்.
சொல்லுமா.
நான் பிஎஸ்சி பயோகெமிஸ்ட் படிக்கிறேன். சென்னை தான், வல்லியம்மாள் காலேஜ். ஃபைனல் இயர் படிக்கிறேன். நான் இதுவரை பர்சன்டேஜ் ஓகே 77 வச்சிருக்கேன். இதே பர்சன்டேஜ் வந்து ஃபைனும் ஒரு செம் முடிஞ்சிச்சு, லாஸ்ட் செம் மட்டும் இருக்கு. அதே கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணி ஒரு 80 கிட்ட எடுத்துட்டு வரணும். அதான் என் கோல்.
77ல இருந்து 80க்கு கொண்டு வரணும்.
80 கொண்டு வரணும்.
சூப்பர், டிஸ்டிங்ஷன் டச் பண்ணிடுவேன். ஓகேமா, சூப்பர்.
டெஸ்ட் பண்ணி 5 மேஜர் சப்ஜெக்ட்னால பர்சன்டேஜ் அதிகமா ஆக்கணும்.
ஓகே சூப்பர்மா. அதுக்கு என்னம்மா ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணிருக்கா?
இப்போ ப்ராஜெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். அதுலயே இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் சப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்கும் பர்சன்டேஜ் சேர்ப்பாங்க. அதனால ப்ராஜெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு குரோம்பேட் போயிட்டு சென்டர்ல ப்ராஜெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். அதுக்கு எஃபெக்ட் போட்டுட்டு இருக்கேன். அந்த பேப்பர் படிக்கிறது, ரிசர்ச் பேப்பர், அதுக்கு ஏத்ததெல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு.
சூப்பர்மா, லாட்ஸ் ஆஃப் குட் லக். ஓகே சூப்பர். ஸோ வேற யாருன்னா do you want to share your goals?
Yes, sir.
சொல்லுமா ஃப்ரீன்.
Sir, as of now, I have completed 3/4 of my book. It's my personal, personal. I'm sharing my personal idea. As of now, I'm completed half of the book. As
Wow.
in future, I mean 2026, I have to complete the whole book. What I start is it start with us, and my professional goal is to gain more percentage. As of now, I got 75%, and I want to gain more than that. Thank you, sir.
Okay, super. So when you said half the book is over, so you are writing a book or you are studying a book?
No, I'm reading the book, sir.
Reading a book. Okay, super. So can we know the name of the book?
Sir?
Can we know the name of the book?
It start with us, sir.
Okay. Okay, super. I have not read.
Okay, sir.
Okay, maybe you should give a book review to us one of the Sundays.
Yeah, sir, for sure, sir.
Okay, very nice. Very nice.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, so in short, கனவு காணறதுக்கு வந்து தயங்காத. ஓகே, அண்ட் தென் சௌரப் ஏற்கனவே சொன்ன மாதிரி வந்து இட் ஹாஸ் டு பி ஸ்மார்ட். ஓகே, இட் ஹாஸ் டு பி சிம்பிள், மெஷரபிள் அப்படின்ட்டு. ஸோ அதனால வந்து நமக்கு வந்து இந்த 2026 beginning, if you are able to use that becomes I mean little easy for you to plan. Okay, and and that's the reason why actually we are planning to, I mean the topic வந்து அவ்வளோ இம்பார்ட்டண்ட்டு. அதுக்காக தான் வந்து I mean it's been spoken. ஓகே, கோல் செட்டிங் அப்படின்றது அங்கேருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சார் அவரு. அங்கேருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சு அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து அது நியூ இயர் கோலாக இருந்தால் நல்லா இருக்கும், இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஈஸியாக போகும் அப்படின்ட்டு அவர் தட்ஸ் வாட் ஹி ஹஸ் ஜஸ்ட். எடுத்தாச்சுங்களா photograph? We can proceed, is it?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Zia, over to you.
தேங்க்ஸ் நோட் கொடுத்துடலாமா?
Yes, dear. Over to you.
Yeah, okay. So thank you, Mr. Saurabh sir, for spending your valuable time with GHF students and letting us know about the importance of goal setting and how to use the new resolution to achieve our goals. And thank you, Sajidana, for arranging this useful session with Mr. Saurabh sir. And thank you all the participants for joining this session and get benefited. So good things takes time. Be motivated, don't be tired. Wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Set a New Year resolution and keep moving forward. Work on that and achieve it. Let's grow together. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you, and Happy New Year in advance to everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.